Today I messed up by getting my best friend pregnant. Probably my biggest mess up ever, which will haunt me for the next 18 years. Just feels so surreal, not necessarily panicking though. I'm 23-year-old male and my female friend, whom I've known for the most part of my life, is currently 22. I still remember us playing every day as little kids to hanging out almost every day as teenagers. We often went on vacation together either with my or her parents. She was sort of like the sister I never had, and people now hearing that I got her pregnant feels almost like it's illegal. A few months ago, I was at her apartment, both of us super drunk, and yeah, it somehow just happened. It was good, so I guess in the following weeks it accidentally happened quite often. We did use condoms, but she isn't on birth control. How the hell did she get pregnant? I know that there are a few who even get pregnant on birth control, but never thought it would happen to us. She took 5 pregnancy tests and 1 week later went to the gynecologist, who confirmed. We both can't bring it on ourselves to abort the baby, so we're keeping it. We're financially stable, so I don't think it would be a problem. We're planning on telling our parents this evening, so awkward since they've seen me grow up with her etc. The only one who's been shipping us since day one was her grandma lol. Still can't believe I'll have to spend 18 years of my life. Well, it's not even 18 years, it's a life commitment lol. Too long. Didn't read. Got my childhood friend pregnant. For those of you suggesting me to get a paternity test, yes, she even told me she doesn't mind if I'm doubting that the child is mine, since the scenario is somehow unlikely. She told me she didn't sleep with another guy for the last 2 months. I'll be taking a paternity test, but I'm already 99% sure that child is mine. Update: okay guys, I just went with her to her parents' house. We actually wanted to go in the evening as I said, but the sooner the better I guess. I was really nervous. Her dad was working in the garden and her mom was cleaning around the house. After 30 minutes, everyone was gathered in the kitchen, so we thought a better opportunity wouldn't come. We told them and I could see the horror in their eyes lol. They seemed kinda happy, but also shocked. Her mom started tearing up, so I guess she's either happy or disappointed. Her dad asked why we didn't tell them that we're dating, and my god, that was such an awkward moment because both of us didn't reply. Awkward silence. They were asking a bunch of questions, and we even called her grandma telling her that her prediction was right. We made up an excuse and left. Later on in the car she gave me a kiss and told me that she was proud of me. The whole drive her hand was resting on my thigh. Like, does that mean she likes me? I don't want to misinterpret anything to make things even worse. She's a very kind person in general, so a bunch of guys always thought she liked them. Meanwhile she was only being nice. Final update. Okay guys, that'll be my final update. Maybe if I remember I'll update in 9 months, let's see. I discussed everything with her that needed to be discussed. We're planning on moving together when she's 6-7 months pregnant, and we'll just see how it works. We both admitted to having feelings for each other, so we'll just see where it goes, and leave our relationship how it is, best friends, who live together and have sex I guess. Thanks for all the encouragement. This post shouldn't even be on today, I messed up anymore lol. I'm kinda excited on being a father. And BTW, she's reading the comments. To clarify, apparently if you didn't get it, yes, we are dating. Best friend plus sex equals dating. Update. Hey guys, it's been a while. Almost forgot about this post. I've received a lot of nice messages. Unfortunately I couldn't reply to all of them, since it were a lot. Anyways, here is the update. Can't lie, but those months were definitely more stressful and complicated than I expected them to be, considering us being so young. Nonetheless, it was all worth it the first time I held my little baby girl in my arms. We didn't know the gender of our baby, since we wanted it to be a surprise. When it comes to gender, I don't necessarily have a preference, but I'd be lying if I said I never wanted to be a girl dad. And for anyone wondering if she's my child, yes she is, haha. She even inherited a family illness of mine. Not saying that's good, so I think the question most of you want answered is, what happened between me and my best friend? Well, we did move in together, which was definitely a financial burden for us, and money in some months is really tight, since we pay everything out of our own pocket. I don't really like the idea of using our parents' money, even if this would help us a lot. I found it sort of funny how people were actually believing that I was this oblivious, which I actually wasn't, haha. Well, maybe a bit, realizing she has been dropping hints since we were like 16. But yeah, there isn't much to update. I feel like I mainly highlighted the negative consequences, but it's honestly pretty awesome too. The best feeling is to find a best friend and a lover, and I couldn't imagine loving anyone as much as I love her. That's it, have a nice day, smile. Today I messed up by misunderstanding a text from my wife, thinking my kid had thrown up, and missing out on sex. This wasn't today, it was actually Sunday. The other night my wife and I were getting ready for bed and being kind of flirty. I had to use the restroom, so stayed downstairs while she went up to bed. While I was sitting on the toilet I got a text, bring a bucket and a mop. Crap, one of my kids must have thrown up. I finished my toilet biz and went down to the basement to check the cleaning supplies. I found a bucket, but couldn't find a mop. I found one of those squeezy sponge things, but the sponge was missing. Figuring the vomit was probably congealing by this point, I just grabbed the bucket and a bunch of paper towels and ran upstairs. I got to the upstairs bathroom and found no mess. I carried the cleaning supplies down to my kids' rooms, but found no vomit. I went to our bedroom and found my wife lying on the bed. She asked what had taken me so long, and I said I couldn't find a mop, and where was the mess? She started rolling around on the bed laughing. Suddenly I realized bring a bucket and a mop was a line for being horny. My wife had been in the mood, and I had spent 15 minutes looking for a mop in the basement. She was laughing so much that the mood was basically dead. Too long. Didn't read, my wife texted me a line from a Cardi B song to tell me she was in the mood. I thought she wanted me to bring cleaning supplies because a kid threw up.